Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hobbits, and
Jacob Mols.
And today we're going to be looking at a beer sent to me from BelgiumInAbox.com, so thanks a lot to Curtin Session for the beer. This beer has been nearly impossible to find out any information on, except on the bottle. It's actually not even on Belgium in a Box website, so I'm wondering if this has been released yet or not. But it's this one. It's the Belgica IPA by Brewery Strubbe, I think it's called, which is the same brewer that makes the Ichtegem Old Brewed, which is quite nice. It's a Belgian style IPA, and it says it's got extra hops and extra taste, and it's on 7.5% alcohol. Now you see the ship on the label there, and it's something like it's dedicated to a ship called the New Belgica, which is apparently a ship they're restoring or trying to make a... I couldn't find out because the website online that is on the bottle here was all in Dutch. So I just tried with my best knowledge of German and trying just... Because some of the words, if you know German and Danish, you kind of will understand somewhat of the Belgian language, at least in the written form. Yeah. But I could get something out of it that's like something like it's a old ship they're trying. It's a ship from 1881 that they're trying to restore or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys from Belgium. But in honor of that, the Strubbe Brewery brewed a beer that was a beer that would be shipped with a ship like that. And this is basically a Belgian IPA, and the stuff on the bag just talks about the IPA style with more hops and all, and that it was brewed original in the UK for shipping out to the colonies.
The style
IPA, of course, and it says it's a typical Belgian IPA, and that it has something that it has fruity and earthy, floral hop tastes or something like that.
Yeah.
And some more alcohol to give it a complex flavor, and that you should cool it down before drinking or something like that, and then it will keep for a longer time. It's kind of some of the stuff we could get.
Yeah, and there's something about the brewery as well.
Yeah, the brewery. This is brewed to an old recipe too, from the, either it's brewed to an old recipe or brewed in the old brewing vessels from the Strubbe Belgica Brewery in Belgium. We're not really sure, but it's an old brewery. And I read about it online. It was bought up by InBev back in, I think it's either the 70s or 80s. I'm not really sure. I don't remember correctly.
But it's not.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So the Strubbe family of brewers, something like that. The Strubbe Brewery, Familie Brewery Strubbe, from Ichtegem in Belgium, tried to rebrew the beer.
Yeah,
it's something like that. So correct us if we're wrong. That's
the information only in Belgian and in French.
And online you can't find this beer on Rate Beer or anywhere. So I'm kind of unsure if this has even been released yet. So who knows? Maybe it's just an alias of another beer. Who knows? But let's get it cracked open and see how it is. So we got the Belgica poured from Familie Brewery Strubbe. And that's a nice... It looks like an IPA.
Yeah, it does.
It's an orangey, dark orange, hazy color, carbonation streaming off the bottom. A big almost 3 finger head. It's kind of like that Duvel head. It looks like it's sticking around. It's
white, off-white head.
Yeah, it looks nice. So let's check out the aroma. Wow, that smells... Well, you can smell the hops, but it smells really Belgian still. This still smells like what you would call a Belgian IPA. It's got an almost elderflower kind of quality to it. It's very floral.
And at the same time, it's very, very, very earthy kind of hot notes.
Yeah, some yogurt-like.
Oh yeah.
A yeast component to it.
Kind of like
spice too. Coriander. Coriander, like in a wit beer, maybe. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of clove. This smells, it definitely smells Belgian, but it does have some hop quality to it that the usual Belgian beer doesn't have.
Yeah, it has a kind of grassy component as well.
Yeah, and very floral. Maybe peach too, a peachy. It smells kind of like maybe a triple with some hop notes.
Yeah, triple, yeah.
I'd say, or a Belgian strong blonde.
Belgian triple.
Should we give it a taste?
Yeah.
Cheers. pretty tasty.
It is.
It's got a solid bitterness too.
It has.
It does taste like a Belgian IPA and a triple.
IPA,
A triple, but it does have some bitterness like IPAs.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting actually.
It has a lot of carbonation that is actually kind of obstructive.
It's to get the flavor, but yeah, it's got a lot of carbonation. But the flavor in there, it's got that mouthfeel first. I'd say the mouthfeel is medium.
Yeah, medium.
It's got some dry mouthfeel to it. The body was medium, and then some chalky kind of.
Yeah.
Feel.
Very chalky. And then you get that.
Dry too.
There's that hop dry bitterness that pokes.
Yeah, and it's very floral. I get a lot of elderflower in there actually.
Elderflower, yeah.
Yeah, and just like floral notes, as you said, a little bit of earthiness. The peach is kind of there, but it was more in the flavor, I think. Or aroma, sorry. Some of that coriander, kind of clovey, spice notes in there too.
A little caramel.
Yeah, a little caramel, and maybe also a little bit of like doughy breadiness.
Yeah, doughy biscuits. I'd say doughy biscuits because it's a little lighter than dough.
But it's actually fairly bitter. And it's got that spicy hop character. I'm guessing there's a noble hop in here. I don't know if it's gonna be Saaz or whatever.
I think it's Saaz or Tettnanger or
something like that. And one of the German noble hops is definitely in here because it does have that kind of.
Or the Hallertau.
Maybe. Yeah.
My money is on the Hallertau.
Okay, because it's definitely got like that spicy hoppy.
Yeah.
Flavor. I actually prefer this over an English IPA.
Same here. But look at that.
Yeah, look at that lacing. That's pretty awesome.
I'd say I prefer a triple over this, just as the Westmaner triple or the Augustin Grand Cru, and so on. But it is definitely pretty good, and I like that play with the
hops and triples.
Yeah. So 89.
I was actually thinking I was thinking 85. I think this is a really interesting beer. I really like how it has the fruity, estery flavors and all from the triple, and then it does have a little bit of hop kick in the way of like a spicy hop. And then very floral.
It has a banana taste as well.
Guys, if you have any info on this beer, please let us know. If it's been released yet, or if it's a staple beer that's already released, please let us know because we couldn't find any info online at all. But it's a pretty darn tasty beer, so definitely worth picking up if you can find it. I am pretty sure you can only find this in Belgium currently. I'm not sure if it's on, because when I checked BelgiuminAbox.com, it wasn't on the site, so I don't know how Kurt got this, but it was really tasty, so thanks, Kurt. So yeah, guys, let us know what you think about the Belgica if you've had it. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're going to say cheers. And we're going to see you guys in another beer review.